just happened? Hello, is my microphone working? Hello, 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 hello. Oh, wait, hold on. Don't go. Hello, everybody.
Hello. Whoa, look at us. We're all crazy.
I know. Something is up. My computer's dying.
Hello, Robert, Josh, and Angela.
I'm going to close this. How is everybody today? On this Wednesday, hump day.
Oh, is it Wednesday?
I think it's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday.
I never know anymore, but I think it's Wednesday. I'm trying to find your page here, Derrol, so I can sign on.
Well, there it is. There it is.
We started everything today and the screens went black. Hello, Angela. Hi, Gerald.
Hey, Angela. Hi, Gerald. Yeah, as soon as we went, boom. Screen went black. Oh, how come we can hear ourselves?
You gotta stop announcing all the problems.
Bill's here too. Hey, Bill. Cory just joined too. Look at that.
I just joined, finally.
It's about time.
Yes, it's been a really lazy, beautiful day.
I was trying to think when I was taking a shower what I actually did today.
It's been lazy. I'm good with it.
I did a whole bunch of bottle crafts with my glass cutter.
You were tearing bottles apart.
I did a whole bunch of weird stuff, as you might be seeing behind me here.
He has been at those bottles like crazy.
Yeah, it's fun. I did learn something very important today. You need to take the cap off when you're doing this. Because when I did the Jameson bottle today,
that's right, it exploded.
Popped. I was like, oh, yeah.
I heard it in here. I was like, oh, that should have happened on the show yesterday.
Right. I would have peed myself on the show, probably.
Say something else, Derrol.
Something else, Derrol.
Okay. Your levels are pretty good.
I have a new microphone on today, you guys. Where is it? Right here. It's kind of the same thing I had on yesterday, except I'm strapped in.
Yeah, we're going to give Derrol a lavalier mic because, first and foremost, I don't think that microphone that I have is super strong.
Truthfully, it's because I'm a spaz and I can't sit
He
still
doesn't know how to...
microphone.
Yeah, he doesn't want to use a microphone like that, so we'll get there.
Either I'll just have one that I have in my hand that I carry around.
Now I have to recharge a microphone every day. That's fun.
What? Didn't this one have a battery that I was using? Or was it plugged
No,
in?
that's plugged into here.
Oh.
I mean, this one is also plugged into here now, but...
The chat went away.
Well, there's nobody chatting.
Oh, Angela had said hello, and it went away.
Yeah, we're trying something new. It goes away after 30 seconds.
Oh, that's a new setting?
Yep.
Fancy.
And I changed the font, too. I already don't like it because it broke up hello instead of keeping hello one word, which is weird.
Yeah, it's weird with the fonts.
I did a little sunbathing today.
He did.
When I get a pimple, I know that I need some sun. So I had to go out and sunbathe for about 35 minutes.
Apparently, I need lots more sun because I've been breaking out like crazy. Like I'm a teenager.
Hi, Mom. And I got my fancy shirt on today that I've never worn. I bought this like a year ago, and every time I pull it out to wear it for something, I always end up putting it back.
It does certainly make a statement, for sure.
Ooh, Mom's barbecuing. Hi, Ross.
Hey, Ross. Using your new grill, Pat?
Oh, grill.
Oh, grill. Is it time to cheers? I took Frank
Yeah,
for a
let's
walk
do
in
it.
his doggy stroller. Angela took her dog for a walk.
Oh,
in
fun.
his doggy stroller.
I always wanted a stroller for the kitties.
My sister had one for her boxer. Are we cheersing?
Yes, let's do it.
Which one are you drinking? Are you drinking the Island Lager or the IPA?
I'm doing the IPA.
Oh, good.
See, it's going to disappear in a second.
Oh. Well, that means we got to pay attention and read them on time.
We have 30 seconds. Do you think that 30 seconds isn't long enough?
Well, if you're yapping and I can't break into your story to respond to somebody. Give me that. Give me that lid for
Well, I can put it away.
your sister. Aw.
Well, good that he has a stroller now. Or she. He.
Beagle. Beagle?
Hmm.
Yes, Beagle.
Oh, that reminds me. The other day we were talking about our porn names.
Oh my goodness.
Well, my porn name, I had it wrong. Scruffy was not my first pet. It was Debbie. She's a beagle. So that was Debbie Maryland. Just saying.
I'm sorry, Angela. Oh,
I thought about that night. I'm like, wait a minute. That was totally not my first pet. I totally fibbed.
I did do something today, though. I jump roped with the crow.
That's true, you did.
We did. We jump roped for 10 minutes. My knees are kind of sore. Actually, I might need a stroller if I tried to go
You
for
might
a walk
need.
right now. Need.
What are you barbecuing, Mom?
Oh my gosh, Ross showed me the Amazon boxes that he has. Because he's moving into a new apartment, so he has like all this stuff.
Cool.
Crazy Ross.
It's good that you have boxes.
So tempting though. You know how hard it was for me not to open my bottle cutter until last night? What's going on over there, Cory?
Don't you worry about me, Derrol. Max Maryland.
Max Maryland.
See, we
Oh,
both grew up on Maryland.
Are you two sisters?
We must be sisters.
Like drag sisters?
Maryland sisters.
Pat, that's not very nice.
It sounds delicious.
Cory, I expect yours to be buried in the
Well,
backyard.
I'm going to have to take that chicken and throw it away.
I'm disappointed that you did not eat that chicken.
I ate most of it. I ate a lot of it. I
think we
just
have to
can't eat the whole
I think
thing.
we have to bury
I mean,
it in the front yard.
I'm not burying it in the front yard. It's going in the trash can. I ate a lot of it.
Yes.
Yeah, this is what kind of day it's been. Just quiet and
Yeah.
okay. I'm okay with that. I didn't do anything. Except for sunbathe and wear a fancy shirt.
That was your accomplishments today. I sunbathed in more fancy shirt.
Derrol and I did finish Upload last night.
Yeah, that was really good.
I'm really bummed that it's over because it was really good and I was enjoying it. They're only like a half hour, 45 minutes. They weren't very long.
Like 23 minutes, I think.
Well, they were all different, but like the average was like 33 minutes.
Ross,
or something.
did you finish all of it?
It was good. Just a little bummed that it's over.
I want to learn to do that. I think that would be fun.
If we had crochet hooks, I would teach you. I know how.
Well, I think I used to do that with my grandmother.
Let's say I know how to make a line and kind of how to join it back around if I remember.
Oh, look, I just tried to go talk to my microphone.
I know.
You guys, I'm not used to the microphone. I keep trying to go talk to the microphone over here. See, I was used to finding it.
Well, I think I want to get another one of these for you. I just have to wait to find one on a deep discount sale.
There is something satisfying about like talking into a microphone. But now I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, we can Amazon that stuff.
And I think it looks weird that we have one now and not another.
Yeah, like I'm not good enough to have a microphone.
You have to earn it.
I know, but we're going to have to wait like a year and a half to get the second one.
Yeah, it takes a long time to get these new episodes out of these streaming companies.
I can't remember if I was a nitwit, or if it was crochet.
You would remember.
What's the
difference? You use needles and do a little loop and...
Yeah.
Sorry, you gotta do it up here.
Yeah.
Did you do like that, or did you use a hook and go in and then like between your fingers you wrap the yarn around your fingers in a way that you can...
I knitted something then.
I guess you wrap it in both. I almost called them sports.
Like it was like I feel like it was like an around the whatchamajig with the thing of needles. So is that crocheting or is that knitting?
If you had needles, you knit. If you had a crochet hook, you were crocheting. Do you have one or two? You only use one hook.
Two.
Then you were knitting.
I think I knitted something.
You were knitting. And generally, most, I think, and I'm not sure about this, most knitting needles have like a joiner on them. Did you have like a joiner, or were they completely independent?
Completely independent. Because my grandmother used to do it. Hold on, let me see what's going on here. Oh no.
What? Dead. Derrol, are you texting while you're on screen here?
It's your mom.
Just saying. Yell at me.
I was checking because it was your mom. I always preferred knitting over crocheting. I guess I never crocheted. I didn't realize it was a hook situation.
You hooked?
I'm hooked on crocheting. But you could get us some yarn and some needles.
Could.
We could sit in here and knit one day while we're on the show.
No, we're not starting that. I don't think either of us would be that good.
We could have a knitting
have a knitting show.
I think I made a scarf. I feel like I made a segment of a scarf.
Well, I think that's about what most people start with, because it's hard to
I see a lot of people
loop
making
them
a hat.
around.
I got to assume a hat's the same thing. They also have a nook that you can
see. I don't like how that's
crochet hook and thing. That's
that first line is like cutting off.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Hey, Mark.
Hello.
Yeah, so I went crazy with bottles today. Made a whole bunch of stuff last night. Well, I made this plant last night.
He has been cutting bottles like crazy today. He's getting good, though.
I need some more of the vodka bottles or some small wine bottles, because those seem to cut the best. Because I think the thickness of the glass, and I can get the O-rings around them. I can't get the O-rings around the big jugs.
Well, you have to drink more.
I'm gonna have to start drinking.
And you can't use all of them though, because I need some for limoncello when we get there.
Well, the big jugs I think we can do for that. We have the clear ones.
Not big ones. I need little ones. So if you have like little ornate ones, bottles, those are the ones I'll need, because I'm gonna gift them to people.
We don't anymore.
I know, you've been cutting them all up. That's why I had to go out and stop you.
We never had any ornate ones. We had these beer bottles, and then we had these 2 vodka bottles.
I'm going to have to go to, what's that place? World Imports?
Not Pier 1.
No, not Pier 1. I think it's World Imports. So why am I drawing blank on the name of that place?
Yeah, it is World Imports.
and get some because they have great
Or you could just Amazon
little
some.
single serving bottles.
You could Amazon some. Yes, Ross, we did have to, like these. We have some luxurious rustic drinking glasses here.
So I think the trick is, and I don't know if it's wet sanding that needs to be done, or maybe use a little bit of oil. Like you need something to help it not scratch so much.
Well,
because this one, I scratched the crap out of it.
If you look at James and Janine's, the one that their mom did, I think what she did was she put tape around it and then she sanded it. But you got to use different grits. Like the grit that I got is to sand it so that you are sanding off all the rough.
But mine's smooth though. Mine turned out good.
Mine did too. I didn't go quite as crazy around the edges as you.
Yeah, yours is still a little rough. Mine's very smooth.
Mine is rustic. Oh, I keep going for the dang microphone.
Okay, we need to get you a microphone. Derrol's like,
oh my god, I keep trying.
It's like ghost pains, or what do you call that? Like
a ghost limb.
Ghost. Well, that's kind of morbid, but yes.
Well, that's what it is. Feels like it's still here, but it's not. Do you want to talk about what you made for dinner? Well, I was kind of hoping Janine would come on so we could see if she had tasted it yet.
Well, it's still early. 5:15. I am gonna reset the chat though, real quick, so we can get our old one back.
You like that one better?
I think I did. And I also made it so when we go to different scenes here, that it doesn't reset itself every time. I figured out how to do that as well.
Because sometimes I miss what people say. Oh my god, I'm yawning. I'm sorry, you guys.
It's been that kind of a day, everybody.
I did want to take a nap.
I have things I need to be doing too, and I've been bad. Yes, World Market. I love that. I haven't been there in so long. Thank you. But that's a place that has the best bottles.
Who is Office Case? Is that Jenny Case?
I don't know.
I think that might be Jenny Case.
Could be.
Ooh, but World Market is fun.
I know. I love the place. Why I always want to put another word in front of their name. Like I feel like it should be more dynamic. But they have great stuff, and gosh, I haven't been there in forever.
I think
I used to go there like every week.
I think the last time I went was with Ramon.
They have great beers too, like great alcohol.
Oh, hi Janine.
You have so many identities.
You're like a secret agent.
Oh, I never did put those pictures up.
Which ones? The ones of dinner?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a processing picture of them?
Do I? Of course I do.
Because I got the end result only on mine.
I'm going to have to put them over here, though, first, and then weed them down, because...
Weed them down. I'm on James's phone since Gemma is using my phone and computer for her piano lessons. Oh. Oh, so Gemma does the piano, huh? So we got Gemma on the piano and Jade on the horn.
You gonna make a song out of that?
I think they
I
can
felt
make
like
a song
you were
out
going
of
there. Okay, give me a minute. I have to.
Did you not prepare
spruce
adequately?
them up. No, we had a lazy day today. I didn't do nothing.
Are you boomifying them?
Boomifying.
I boomified mine so you wouldn't yell at me today.
I don't yell.
You speak sternly to me. Oh, I forgot to come over and get those clippings, Janine. I'm going to get some clippings from Janine. Oh, look at that. That looks like a landscape.
Well, it's really weird. It has one piece of...
It is. What is that?
It's mozzarella. Hold on, everyone. I'll show you in a minute.
Oh, Jules is on the viola.
Ooh, I like the viola.
We gotta have one of them.
She's on the Viola Davis.
We gotta have a canyon concert. You know how they have like the tiered, and then the band is down below. We'll all sit like on the tiers out there, and then they can play down below.
When I was sunbathing today, I had a
Sunbathing.
I did. I was.
Did you have one of those?
Absorbing some sun.
Do you have one of those silver things out there cooking yourself?
No, I didn't need it.
Did the girls peck you?
No, they were actually very fun. They came up and hung out with me for a little bit.
Yeah, I heard you left the back door open and one of them got in the kitchen.
Yeah, they did. I got them back out though.
Mama was sitting in my lap, so I couldn't go out.
All I had to do was reach down and grab a little bit of grass and then get their attention and go like that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and they like jetted out. They were like, "What? We have
like,
food out here?"
They're like, you know, in the. Oh my God, why can't I talk right now? What's the Dinosaur Island movie? Jurassic Park?
Yes.
The Velociraptors.
1, 2, or 3.
All of them. You know the Velociraptors
Or
in them
4.
when they go to eat somebody and they all come running? That's kind of like what the girls are like.
They are raptors in essence, right? Aren't they? Isn't the theory that they are the long relative of a raptor or a T-Rex?
Yes.
The chicken?
Yes. A chicken Rex.
Chicken Rex. Okay, so here
Cory's dinner last night.
I made din din last night. This was the beginning of din din.
Oh, that's fancy.
So we had one big pasta bake, basically, and then a smaller one and another small one. And the difference was, oh, that's right, I put the thing in the middle.
Yep.
Darn it. The difference was the big one is garlic. Oh my God, I'm drawing blank.
Tomato sauce.
It was a garlic and fire roasted tomato. And then I put penne pasta, elbow pasta, mozzarella, and ricotta cheese. And then the small one on top right is a pesto that we made. And then I think the other one was also roasted garlic, but we put cheddar cheese on that one. Both of them had ricotta.
Yes, Ross, we talked about actually doing a show next door, so maybe the girls can give us a concert.
And that's with some sauce on it before the cheese. And those are the two. And that's like a plate full.
Yep.
It was good stuff. And then I had a ton of leftovers. As you can see, we made enough for an army, so we passed it next door.
Hey, Frank. Hey, Adriana.
Oh, I'm so glad she loved it. Yeah, I gave the big one away to Janine, to the neighbors.
And then Cory made this.
Oh, I'm like, what is that? Hold on, let me move the chat. Well, I hope that you guys enjoy it. It's simple, but it was delish.
Tasty. And then for dessert,
We had strawberry shortcake.
yum.
Or angel food, strawberry angel food cake.
I do still wish we had Cool Whip though, because you have to have Cool Whip.
I know, I didn't think about it while I was at the store. And if you want any photo advice, you should change the color temperature on your photo.
What do you mean?
It was a little yellow.
I boomified it like you told me to. See what I'm saying,
Yes,
you guys?
it is Ross.
Critiques.
That's how we learn.
Yeah.
Oh, that big one was like I don't even know what size that is, but it's a big old casserole dish.
It weighed 75 pounds.
It was huge, Ross. Don't let the picture fool you. I just didn't want to pull back too far on the oven so you guys, or the stove, so everyone could see how dirty it was.
I did pick up cheese off the floor. I think you got a little bit crazy with the cheese.
Yeah. And really, what's on the oven, we've told you about our coffee escapade.
Oh my gosh.
Every time we make coffee, we get coffee all over the stove. So it's like just splotches of coffee from the morning. And I clean the middle all the time, but it's hard to get under the burners. We got to come up with a thing for that coffee. I need a new French press or something.
One that's not cooked by the burner.
One that's sealed, so when every time we pour it, it doesn't like stream out the corner.
Well,
and
I think that we
down
need to,
on the oven.
I think we need to do a fresh one every time and not just add more on top of it, because I think that might have something to do with it.
Maybe.
Possibly. I ain't a coffee professional.
Possible.
What else, Cory? What's for dinner tonight? Casserole?
Casserole. And it's pasta bake.
Pasta bake.
Yeah, we still have all of that left. We can't cook something else.
I had that for lunch. It was pretty good.
I had it for lunch too. And I had some stroganoff for lunch as well.
With the rice?
Yep. There's still a helping left. I left it for you. Maybe you can have that for dinner.
Maybe.
It's a small helping, but...
I'll just eat the rest of the pesto one with the stroganoff. Yeah, sorry about the tomato sauce, Jules.
It was good, though. I hope you try it. I know you don't like it, but... I did consider giving you a little bit of our pesto one, but I knew that we'd be hungry for dinner. Sorry.
And you can't give somebody a casserole that's been dug into.
Yeah, I didn't want to do that either. Next time, if I make it again, I'll make you a pesto one.
Yes. Hello, James. James is here.
Hello, James. We're drinking
I was just going to say,
Hawaiian...
Are you guys drinking with us today?
Hawaiian beers.
Yes. Oh, there's Kaya. Hi, Kaya.
Hello, Kaya.
Baked pasta is awesome. Oh, I did not know that Domino's said that.
Thank you. It's I was saying I bought this shirt like a year ago and it looked so fun on the rack, and then I got it home and I every time I've pulled it out to wear it, I always put it back.
It makes a statement for sure.
So I was like, well, why not wear it today?
You like my black shirt, James?
Oh, late night, huh? Well, I hope you're rested, and we're kind of at low energy today, so
yeah.
we might be in your ballpark.
I feel like this is going to be just a veg evening.
Yeah, we vegged last night. If you are just joining, we watched all of Upload, like from pretty much the second episode or third episode to the end. There's 10 episodes.
Highly recommend it, you guys.
Super good.
It's very good. Although we were talking about how it was kind of the same thing as Good Life, which you haven't watched.
I've never watched Good Life. A Good Life or Good Life?
I don't know. Have you watched Good Life or Good Life or whatever it is? Because I have, and it's similar.
Yeah. Busy shirts are hard to wear. But as a photographer, I always thought that this would be fun. Like if I had an outdoor gig, and then it's summertime, like I want to stand out somewhat, but not too much. Like I always end up wearing black, which is, being in events and always wanting to like sink into the background. As a photographer, I kind of feel a little different. Like I want people to kind of know where I am a little bit, but not so much stand out so much that if I'm taking pictures in front of an event that I stand out.
It's essentially the same thing, Ross. It's about this girl that dies and she goes to the good place. Oh, it's called The Good Place.
Doug, I knew there was another word in front of it.
Yeah. And it's that guy from Cheers, Sam, Ted Danson. He plays like everybody gets put into this place that's supposed to be the good place, like where you go after you die, and you're paired up with your soulmate, and like you can't swear. Like if somebody says "oh fudge," like they can't swear because it's the good place or whatever. I mean, it's very similar. They both die, but
yeah, but
one is more about uploading your consciousness into a place.
Very different.
And the other one, she's actually not supposed to be in the good place because she wasn't a good person. Now she's trying to work her way to being a good person through all these deeds.
Yeah, and upload is you choose where you're going.
Yeah.
as heaven,
Yeah.
quote unquote.
Like there's, he was the most expensive one, but there are like lower class ones in Upload.
We can't wait to watch it again when it's back on.
Umbrella Academy is coming back out too with a new one.
Well, I can't wait to watch that either. That was a good one.
Yeah, it really takes so long. Do you remember when we were kids and you would watch a show that would just go on forever?
Well, we didn't have the binge ability. Now it's like, we watched it all in a day and a half.
Yeah, but still, I feel like a show would just go on.
It should have gone on for 10 weeks.
Yeah. Oh, I think I've heard of that. I don't like the chick that's in it. The one that played Veronica Mars. Yeah, exactly, her. Whatchamajigger.
I just said her name, Kristen Bell.
Kristen Bell.
Zach.
Oh, look!
What's her?
Janine has returned to herself.
No alter ego.
It's like Sandy. With Sandy's name. And I guess Red Pill, too. You gotta be in the know to know who these people are.
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta cough the phone up.
Gotta take priority with the boss.
Should we do my little segment? Oh, there's Auntie. Hi, Auntie.
Hello.
I was just giving Kurt a family lesson today, Auntie, showing him pictures of everybody, and so he gets it down when he's talking on here.
I don't know why this won't close. My computer's just dying.
Are you talking about the font thing?
The chat over here.
Yeah, see, Janine, he has it set on the new thing where it disappears after 30 seconds.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to keep it.
Which isn't good, because then if you don't read it right away, people don't see.
Noted. And changing right now.
Auntie says hello right here before you miss it.
You see new check boxes, and sometimes you just have to check them and figure it out.
Ooh, what does this do?
What does this one do? How does this work? All right. Uncheck.
I just picture Janine emerging from a phone booth as a different person every time.
I didn't see a. Did I see a video?
I don't know. Did I see a video?
Today? No, not today.
I don't know. I'll have to look. I don't know if I saw a video that you sent, Auntie.
Oh, my phone's doing a new thing for your name. It's doing it in all caps. It's doing the right spelling.
Well, as long as it's spelling it right, for goodness
But it's
sakes.
doing it in all caps. It's the weirdest thing.
I still have to fight with this computer every time I try to type my name. It's ridiculous.
Okay, everything's going to disappear for a minute.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I'm going to burp into the microphone.
Again? That's me. Oh, we just lost a bunch of stuff. It was in your message. And sometimes you boys go off on a story, which is great and shouldn't have to be tied to checking chats all the time.
There. Yeah, the all caps is okay. It's just what the weird thing is, my phone used to identify Derrol as Derrol, even when I spoke and said call Derrol, message Derrol.
Hi, Kurt.
Hi, Kurt. And then one day it just stopped, and it wouldn't recognize him anymore. It was always Derek, and it was just the weirdest thing. But then, like a couple days ago, it started doing Derrol the right spelling, but all capital letters. It's like, spell check is weird. Siri's messed up.
She's trying to do me in.
Hi, Ross. I mean, hi, Kurt.
Did you just say hi, brah?
I said hi, Ross.
That's
all right.
Kurt.
So the chat is back full time. That's why I reset it. You saw it flip around there.
There, that's more better.
It'll stay the whole time. Look, I trimmed today, and I think I didn't do it hard enough in the middle. Look how dark it is.
Yeah, it's kind of...
like, I think I have a little... It's longer in the middle.
Yeah. You got kind of a...
Does it look that bad off camera?
No. But it definitely...
Is it just a shadow from the light?
Now that you said it, I can't stop looking at it.
It is weird. Anyway.
Oh my goodness.
I think it's just how the light's hitting it.
Now I can't stop looking at it.
You watched? What'd you watch?
Elizabeth. Hey, Elizabeth. Is Colby there? Hi, Colby, if you're watching. That's what I was thinking, Elizabeth.
It is, well...
But I was trying not to say it.
It's like how the light hits it, I think.
That's one of the things I made, Janine. I goofily made a... Oh, my God. Let's show the pictures, since we're talking about it.
What are you talking... What pictures?
Oh, there's Gary.
Hey, Gary.
Hey, Gary.
What pictures?
I'm going to show the pictures, since Janine said that she liked all the bottle tops.
Oh, the bottle pictures.
I was going to show her what it is.
Will you let me know when you're ready?
Hold on.
Boss man.
Okay.
Was that a go?
No. Yeah, okay.
All right, I'm going to slide, doing the electric chat slide.
Oh, I can't read any of that stuff. What's Ross say? Oh, there we go. Yeah, I was just being silly today, you guys, with my glass cutter. I had all these tops to the bottles I was trying to cut. And so I made a Christmas tree. I'm going to paint the glue at the bottom white like snow, maybe put some cotton balls around it. And I made a Christmas tree. And then I made these little rustic glasses. Oh, look.
They're fun.
Thank you for following her, Elizabeth.
What's going on?
Elizabeth followed your sister.
Oh, yeah. Miranda.
And then I made this weird little plant.
That one I'm not into.
Well,
it's a little funky.
Well, I'm trying to go for funky. Hello.
I know, but I think it's going to fall over.
Well, it is, but my idea, I'm going to put another base on the bottom of it, a square one, but that's just for temporary.
Cool.
And then I made this one last night.
That's my favorite, everybody. That's a seller. That'll sell. I mean, I can see that in some she little North Park shop. Yeah,
that's what Cory was saying, Auntie. Put some little lights underneath those. Were you saying that?
Do lots of things with that, yeah.
Janine. It looks a bit phallic, Janine said. A little bit.
Well, Janine, I didn't go there. I mean, if you wanna. Just kidding. The one thing I think that can enhance this one.
Which one?
Would
the tree?
The tree.
Yeah.
Is have a bigger bottle at the base.
Yeah.
And then another bottle that's a little smaller, and then keep building on them. I know we talked about that.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna have to be careful when you're shopping for stuff. You're gonna have to get bottles now that I can cut only.
But yeah, that's how that can be enhanced and be actual Christmas tree. I think this one is more of a sequoia.
True.
It's the grand sequoia.
Well, I was talking to Jade. Yeah. I was talking to Jade today, Janine's daughter.
You're fine.
And I was telling, can you move that over?
I'm getting there.
Janine, I was talking to Jade about making a wind chime, and she goes, well, you know, those are going to break when they hit together. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I thought about that. She's like, maybe you could put little bumpers on them. I'm like, that's a good idea. So until I think of a good way to do that without the breaking, well, you thought of a good way too, doing this pretty much.
Yeah, that's what brought this on.
Yeah, but then I was like, I'm just gonna make a fun Christmas tree.
They'll still break. A good wind, it's gonna smash them.
True. But yeah, so I was just doing silly stuff today, practicing and experimenting with different things. Vodka bottle is by far my favorite. It cut the easiest, and I'm guessing that wine bottles of that size will cut the best.
It's fun to watch him sometimes because, you know, he went from cutting 1,000 bottles in a blink of an eye to all of a sudden like building art pieces, and I'm just hanging out. He's just on a roll.
She definitely tells it like it is, Janine. I like it.
I know fun. That's the best way to be, in my opinion. So good job.
Yeah. Yeah, so pretty soon we're gonna have an army of little Christmas trees all over the place. I bet she had one hand on her hip too. Quite possibly. No.
She was clanking her.
She was drinking out of her glass with her metal straw and clinking the straw around, mixing her ice.
I wasn't there, but I heard.
Oh my gosh. Auntie, I'll maybe see if I can just get you one and send you one on Amazon.
Yeah, they weren't. It wasn't expensive.
It was like $20.
They had many different ones too that were slightly different from the next. So
Yeah.
it'd be interesting to get another one and see what the difference is.
Take the cap off, though, I learned today. As I was doing the Jameson bottle, it exploded because I had the cap on still. I had quite a little pop. That's like me too, Janine. I have no sugar coating at all. Yeah, I was thinking about trying to do that too, Elizabeth.
Lamp would be good. That would be a good lamp.
You guys, next year at this time when we do the show, we're going to have bottle everything. We're going to have sconces. We're going to have chandeliers.
Great. No, all the neighbors are going to, because we're gonna gift them.
Yes, the girls next door got my first glasses, my first rustic glasses. I told them that once my quality improves, I will hook them up with some better quality glasses. You're building a wine porch right now, and it needs some wine bottle art.
Oh, that's perfect.
All right, Elizabeth.
That's a great idea.
I also want to learn how to melt them. You know how people do that? They make like the cheese board out of a flat bottle.
Like a flat piece of glass?
Yeah.
Never seen that.
So I might be melting bottles in the oven.
I used to melt stuff on the burner.
Like the leg lamp in Christmas Story. Yeah, or the leg planters that I have around my house right now that are doll parts.
Did you ever melt pennies? Sorry, I'm getting off topic, but...
How do you melt a penny? In Coke?
Did anybody ever do that when they were younger or not younger? Melt pennies. If you put pennies or even nickels or whatever, coins on a burner, like usually it's an electric burner, you can heat them up enough where you can push... A penny isn't copper through and through, it's nickel inside.
Mm-hmm.
So then you can heat it up enough where you can actually extrude the metal from inside. It's true. I used to do it all the time.
I don't know about that.
That's true.
It's a chardonnay.
Chandelier.
Not a chandelier, it's a chardonnay.
It depends if you use a Chardonnay bottle.
Yeah, I'm hoping I can make money. See, I was thinking about this today. Okay, what I need is the person that comes and takes away the stuff that I make.
Yeah, that's Derrol's curse. He makes it all, and then he doesn't want to get rid of it, and it ends up on the shelves in the smart room.
There's lots of art that I've made around here that people always tell me that I need to sell, but then I just hold on to it, and because I never feel like it's good enough, so I need someone to like...
Well, we all feel that way.
Yeah.
Heck, if I didn't get rid of that thought the minute it came into my head, I would never go on a gig. I would never sell my work. I mean, I get it, but you got to get rid of it.
I know.
Flush.
I need someone to promote me. Yeah, see, I used to do... Well, I never did this, but I heard other people used to do it.
I did it.
Put change on the railroad tracks.
My sister and I think my sister maybe did it once or twice, but I used to more than I think she did. Yeah, he needs a dealer or a manager of some sort.
Yes. I'm great at promoting other people, but terrible about promoting myself.
Ross, we used to live next to a train track, and we used to go like on one of the overpasses, like the metal, it's not corrugated, but you know, like steel kind of plated bridges. We would go under the tracks underneath the bridge when the train was going over. And it was so dangerous because there's rocks all the way through there. And like if a rock got triggered and flew off, I mean, one rock would like knock you out, kill you.
Like when the train was going over, you were down there?
We were underneath. So we either could have fallen into the road. I mean, nothing happened. We were totally fine. Obviously, I'm here. But it was a lot of fun. It was exhilarating. But you never knew how long the train was either. It would just like keep going at times, and we get all freaked out because it was just kept going.
Oh my gosh.
Do you remember that, Kaya? He paints sorta, not a lot.
I definitely do some mixed media stuff.
He can draw though. Like, if you put your mind to it, you can draw something that resembles something true to life.
Kind of, yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
Like, that's not my wheelhouse. My drawings look like this.
That's art.
It is. It's a different kind of art, but
I'm shocked we survived as kids.
me too, Kaya.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, stories we could tell.
We should have a sisters episode where we bring our sisters on. I'll have to pre-record my sister though. She'd be in bed by now.
Have Kaya up here.
Yep.
The girls over here.
Yep. I also do a little wood burning.
Wood burning's fun.
Yes. I was thinking about getting that out and doing some of that too. What I really want to do is see about etching on this glass with my Dremel, because I have a Dremel.
Where is the Dremel, by the way?
In my...
We've gone looking for it a couple of
is.
times, and I don't know if we know where it is.
I do. It's in my little utility drawer.
Okay, as long as you know.
It's in the drawer above my glue gun
I
drawer.
could have used it a couple times.
For what?
Projects.
No.
Things.
That's for crafts only. You get a return. Auntie, the shocks that you posted the article about today, those are the shocks. Wait, not shocks. What is it?
Oh, the jack stands. Yeah, I have those too. If you do. I'm guessing she said because she had them. Or if you don't have them, I have them, and I've been using them, and every time I'm under the car with them, all I can think about is the car falling on top of me. And then come to find out they're recalled because the car could fall on top of you.
Yep. Didn't you post that, Auntie? The whatever they are.
Car pots.
Car pots.
Yeah, Kurt, you need to come over and help me fix my car.
The Dremel is safe, Kurt, where you can't
Please.
play with it.
I've got this rattle in my back end and I can't figure it out.
Girl, that's your bones. That's your hips. You changed the batteries in the scale, I see. Do they tell
I didn't change the batteries in the scale.
Oh, I saw
We
the
don't
old
have
ones there.
enough. I had to order more.
Car farts.
Yeah. Oh, I'm like 10. Yes, I'm glad it didn't follow me too.
Teasing on the farts, Auntie said.
I had that car jacked up in the air pretty high.
Yeah.
For days on end on those jack stands.
See,
and
I was worried.
No wheels.
I knew there was a reason I should have been worried.
And I was under it several times, prying on things, trying to get parts on.
That is all I need is for the car to fall on you.
It's all we both need, because I don't have insurance. And not to mention, I'd probably be just gone.
Don't even say that.
Well, hey, that's a 3,000-pound car.
Well, you should have those ones
I
that
don't
you...
think that you'd survive that.
Well, you probably wouldn't. But you need to have those things, you know, have them jacked up on those, but also have the other ones underneath the tires, you know, just in case it falls.
They usually have the actual jack also under the car holding it up. But, I mean, if one end falls, it could teeter.
Ew, I just saw what that would do in my head.
Yeah, exactly. It's like when I fell off the ladder. You'd still be inside
my God.
hanging out, doing, you know, whatever you were doing and never even know.
This guy falls off the ladder in the front yard, is laying in the garden.
Let's rephrase that. I actually said fall off the ladder. You repeated fall off the ladder. The ladder broke and buckled underneath me. I didn't fall off of it. It broke.
He's laying out in the garden. I'm in watching TV and he's just laying out there. He doesn't yell for me and tell me that this has happened.
And I was laying there for a long time to try to figure out if I could move. Like, I didn't want to move if I was going to, like, displace my spine or something that was fractured. So it took me a while to come to consciousness enough to feel like, okay, I can feel my toes. I can feel my fingers. Like,
Doesn't yell for me.
I was on the ground for a while.
Not even once. I don't know how I did not hear this because the ladder literally broke.
You did. Thank you. Yep. That ladder's...
We're at the age,
gone.
Cory, where we should not be climbing ladders without a friend.
Well, I'm going to be doing it in the next couple of days, so you better be around. Don't give me no shit when I ask you to do it.
Well, let's not do it at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night.
I have to, because I don't want all the neighbors passing by and watching me take down the security cameras.
I do. I want them all to know that we have security cameras and we're watching
well, they
them.
see them, but it's just weird. I'm out there unscrewing them.
And Madonna didn't fall. She was yanked. She totally was. Auntie, he does need that. The necklace, help I fall and I can't get up.
Yeah. Well, I have the iPhone, but it wasn't on me.
Laying in the yard.
It was totally next. I was on Derrol's car, actually, and I kept thinking as I was laying there, this would have been the perfect opportunity, but I'm glad I didn't call the police. I mean, that would have been really embarrassing. That was fine. I was hurting for a couple of days, though.
You were hurting for a while.
I had, like, back pain for a couple
For
weeks.
a while?
Yeah.
You're lucky you didn't get shish kebab.
It was more muscle. I didn't have any
Girl, you don't have any muscle. Don't
bone
lie.
issues.
You guys, the two sides of the ladder, the two main legs broke.
Busted. Like,
and were like points.
and, you know, well, I'm not even going to go there.
Yeah, Janine, you'd be toast.
Try
Oh.
What?
Now what are you trying?
I'm going to kick up the fans a little bit. Oh, they're at 100% already. I was researching computers today. Years ago, broke its truck.
Oh.
Yikes.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I have, thanks for sharing that story. My aunt, her husband, I'm trying to remember what happened. He fell off of the roof of his house, and I think, Mom, you're here, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Did he break his back or fractured his back? Falling off of the roof. And God knows I've been on the roof enough that I probably could have.
That would be me, Angela. I probably would wait until too long. I mean, like when I had my appendicitis, I waited until I was practically dying. Actually, the doctor said it almost burst because I waited so long. But I hate the doctor, so I probably would not have told you for a while either.
Our egos take over, right?
Yeah, and I don't like the doctors. That's why it's good you have cats in the house. Some of their lives rub off on you. Yeah.
I need to teach them to dial 911.
Are you kidding? Worthy would stay right out of arm's reach from
And
you.
just scream at me.
Scream at you. It wasn't funny, but I was at the door locking it when he fell and didn't hear him. Oh my gosh.
Derrol was
Well, that's what I said. I'm like, how did I not hear this?
14, 15 feet away from me.
I think the door might have been. Was the door open?
The door was open.
The door was open, and I was sitting in on the
You
couch.
didn't hear the crack or anything. I was kind of waiting for him to come out.
I didn't
But
hear his
like-
body hit the floor.
But it's like one of those things, like the air was knocked out of me. I didn't lose consciousness, but you know, you're dazed a little bit when you hit it was bricks underneath me too. It wasn't
Not
dirt.
only did he land and break in
It
the
wasn't
garden,
just dirt.
It was a brick
actual
sidewalk.
brick. And I just went bam, smack on my back.
Oh my God.
Straight back. Hit my head. Yeah.
You're lucky you did not hurt yourself.
I'm very lucky. I'm lucky I'm here to talk about it.
Maybe there was a little head damage.
That happened years ago. That's from a...
You don't know nothing until you slid on the ice and cracked your head on the ice.
That's an overly eager youth.
Knock the wind out of him, yep.
Yeah. I mean, I couldn't barely breathe, much less speak.
Probably the only time you've ever been speechless.
Always got something to say. I am going to go grab another beer. Do you need one?
I think I might.
What time is it? Oh, 54.
55.
55.
How'd we do that?
How is your... We have to work on that laptop. You guys, I have all the computers on, like, collecting time from the internet, and his is always a minute fast.
Because I myself am a minute fast. Perhaps
I'm
3
going to get
minutes
another beer.
fast.
Do you want one?
I would love one, thank you. James would like one also.
All right, James.
Are you drinking tonight, James? Are you guys drinking? Ross, are you drinking? Gerald, still waiting for that zombie happy birthday for Cory, too. Oh, I remember that. My aunt fell off the ladder at my grandmother's house. I had forgotten about that, Auntie. That was crazy. Oh, you're having wine, James? I told Cory that we got to start drinking Sky vodka so we can have the blue bottles. I'm gonna have blue glass bottles everywhere. Elizabeth, what sort of wine decoration would you like for your Dia for me, Ross says. No drinks yet. Oh. But every night when I'm watching you guys, I want to have a drink.
Oh, that's right. She was curbing back. So, for a birthday gift, I got little mini bottles of booze.
Who got you those?
Derrol's gonna have to cut these open.
Ooh! I hadn't even thought about that.
Kurt got me mini bottles of booze.
I'm very interested to see if I can cut those little ones now. Chug one of those vodkas.
I don't know if you could cut these.
I don't think
on
I
that
could.
cutter.
I think I could. Good night, Auntie.
Good night.
Bye. Would you care for the bottle opener?
Sure. I would love to open my beer.
Are you going to chug one of those boozes?
No, I'm not.
They are cute bottles, Janine. I want the little Patron one to put some sort of specimen in.
And I didn't have to pay $10 for each one. You know, like mini bars.
Right?
Kurt got them for me.
A booze chime. All right, Elizabeth.
These actually would be kind of cool as a wind chime.
Oh, yeah, huh?
I mean, they're full right now, but...
A wine chime.
The little Patron.
I tried to get Cory to drink out of the rustic glass today, but I think he's scared. I tried the skin test. This is how I test to make sure before I release it to anybody. Well, now it has my skin hand juices all over it, so I'll have to wash it again.
So if you get one, wash it.
But I did wash these. Kurt, where did you get those? Janine wants to know.
And they're...
Tito's, that's what this was.
Yeah, Tito's is good vodka. Kurt doesn't drink, but he knows his alcohol.
He does. Oh, we went away. We're gone.
My camera died.
Hold on, everybody.
Hold on, that's what the secondary camera's for. Da-da-da-da!
Oh, I hate this one. Hey, Justin. Hi, Bonnie. The camera just went black, but we're replacing the battery. So hold for one moment, please. This one shows off my mullet more.
Well,
Liquor store by Kurt's house. Oh, I figured.
I have...
Oh, Justin, you went back to Austin? I did not know that. Yes, my little bottle cutter craft that I made, I don't know if you saw it on my Instagram too today, but is Tito's.
What was I going to say? Oh,
I washed them, Janine. I washed them with soap twice because I was like, I'm giving children beer bottles. I don't want there to be any beer in there.
Sometimes Derrol says things that I wish would just stay there.
What?
Locked in here.
Oh, the skin cells?
Yeah, you're like totally like, why'd you go there?
I think about this stuff. Like I sometimes catch myself saying very weird things like, you smell different. And then later I'm like, that's probably a weird thing to say to somebody.
Yeah, because that person's like,
well, I can always tell when someone has been in the office or something because of their smell. I'll be like, so-and-so's been here, haven't they?
Or like when I got home from my first church gig.
You smell different.
You're like, you smell like a lady. You smell weird.
I just have a very strong sense of smell.
I guess I got skin cells all over those.
Well, I ruined hot tubs for my boss because I said they're human soup.
Well, that's just truth.
It is truth. I think about these things. I can't help it. Like when you go to a restaurant, think about all the people's mouths who have been on your fork that you're eating from. I see all those mouths in my head.
But have you washed dishes? You know what that sanitizer smells like. Imagine what it does.
No, but still.
I know. It's not the first time I haven't thought about that.
Thank you, Janine. I definitely think about way more than I should.
Your witchy weirdness.
My witchy weirdness. Oh my God. Cheers to that.
And, you know, I thought about something yesterday.
You did?
I did. So it's funny because I don't know if you guys would ever know, because Derrol doesn't talk this much ever. So this show has actually brought out kind of Derrol speaking for more than like a 5-minute, 3-minute conversation. I thought about that last night. I'm like, you've been like talking for an hour and you're going too. And that's not like you. So this show's kind of brought out something.
It has.
A little new for Derrol.
Who was I just talking to? I was just talking to somebody and I said I was shy, and they're like, oh, you don't seem like it. You seem really like on the show. And I'm like, well, I'm much more comfortable in front of a camera or on stage than talking to a person.
Me too. I
mean, for some reason, it's difficult for me to be. I stumble over my words. I mean, I do it a little bit here, but
yeah, it's easier to talk to the camera, and we are right here, so we're just staring at ourselves.
And you know me, I'm always reading every single little movement and shift of a person's face.
Overthinking.
And I overthink everything that is happening within inside of their heads too.
I get you. I'm super uncomfortable in front of people in general. I get it.
The show is stretching you. It is, Janine. I'm showing everybody my stuff. Yes, see, I'm the same way. I smell stuff.
I can just imagine like Ross. I smell lettuce.
I almost just spit my beer everywhere.
That's great. Ross, but you can hang with the best of the weirdos too.
That's why we all get along so well.
That's why we get along. That was a compliment.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, it is weird to talk this much, actually, because I don't.
Yeah, it's very interesting for you. I mean, I can, but...
I have no secrets. I mean, once you get to know me, I don't shut up.
Sure. Yep, 6:03.
And you didn't think we'd be able to make it this long today. You.
Well, do you want to be?
I don't know, Janine. You're planting vegetables now. You have a what is it? The
wash this again.
What's the thing?
Oh
my God, compost bin.
Composter. That doesn't make her weird though.
No, but we're kind of hippies over here.
Weird is
We're growing our own food.
a relatively, normal thing in my mind. I think it's the people who don't think they're weird that are weird. Does that make sense?
You mean the normies?
Yeah, that normal word.
The people that are like doing the thing.
Cory,
that's right, Janine.
Cory's not done, James. I just, I'd like to acknowledge that we've been on for an hour. And, just keeping time.
Bye, Gary. Thanks for watching.
I don't have anywhere to be. Bye, Gary.
No, James, he's saying that. You weren't here in the very beginning, but we were both like, hey, it's Wednesday.
Well, this show
we're
today
low
was,
energy.
The show today was a really slow start. I mean, really, for the first 20 minutes, we had 3 people. And it's weird, the feeling, I think the energy just here in the room, when you only have 3 people, it's all right.
Not that we didn't love those 3 people being
Not that
here.
we didn't love the 3 people, but chat is really quiet, and we kind of feed off the chat, and it keeps things going, so.
You're right, Janine. It is all in the eye of the beer holder.
The beer holder.
Ooh, it just kind of fuzzed out, or was that my eyes?
Probably when I went.
When you microphoned it?
The focus.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is normal? I don't know. That's why I think that people who think that they're normal are probably the boring ones.
Well, I do feel that,
and I'm not judging anybody.
I guess it's me because I've always felt like...
I've worked with some normal people.
Yeah, because I've not ever felt like I was the normal person.
I'm never the normal one.
I got skulls and dead stuff in the house. That's not a normal person isn't going to have that on their bookshelf. Like Pam and Jim down the street that have, I don't know.
I smell vegetables.
Derrol smells people. Kurt smells smoke. Cory smells tuna.
Beer holder. That tuna. Did his chat come in really fast?
What?
Is he saying haha right to the tuna?
No, he's saying haha to what Ross said right there.
Oh, okay.
I smell vegetables, Derrol smells people, Kurt smells smoke. We should band together with our super smelling. Can I change? Can I smell vegetables instead?
I smell bullshit.
I smell bullshit, James says. James is going to join our group too.
Do we mean a white, straight Christian man? I didn't say that.
I think that's what I mean, though. I feel like there's the cookie cutter people out there that are not artisty, that don't have an artisty side.
But I don't think any of those boxes have to be checked for someone to be boring, or I guess I'm in the boring.
Oh, there's the crow.
I was wondering.
I know. We didn't hear him the other day.
I don't think any of those boxes have to be checked for a person to be.
I guess it's just what is instilled.
I don't even know what the right word is.
I guess it was just what was instilled in my head as a kid. You need to grow up, and you need to have the wife, and you need to have the house, and you need to have the white picket fence with the 2.5 kids. I don't know how you have a 0.5 kid, but that's the thing. Yeah, I think that is, the Karens. Sorry, Karen Brain, if you're watching right now.
I know several Karens, and only one of them is normal.
I do feel like there are the robot people.
Yeah.
Right?
So, having worked at a university, and I've seen a lot of different people from a lot of different backgrounds, and especially young people and the older people that, I kind of worked with that got stuck in the boxes.
Little boxes made of ticky-tacky?
The little boxes made of ticky-tacky, exactly. It is the majority, in a way. And, I don't really like being judged, and I certainly don't want to be judging anybody else. But at the same time, there's definitely a perception, I think, when people meet more flamboyant or exuberant people that, you know, you get judged upon, and those are the people that I'm talking about. I don't know if those are the people you're talking about. But it's like, you know,
so.
they live a fairly normal life, and, you know, I don't.
Yeah, like I definitely do not live the normal, what I would subscribe to a normal life as. Even as a gay guy, I don't think I am the normal gay guy.
Yeah,
I
me
mean,
either.
I don't fit into, like, going on dates is the worst when I was dating. Talking about the mall and jeans and like clothes, I'm like, I picked up a worm today and talked to it for like half an hour.
Totally.
Like, I got these cool bones on a hike the other day. Like,
that's so funny.
I definitely don't fit into any category, that is for sure.
So I'm gonna change subject a little bit.
Okay.
So I've been back on the online dating apps.
Oh God.
Do we want to talk about that?
I don't know if that's a great idea. They're the worst. Not always.
Well, that's why I was off for a while.
I mean, you have to definitely weed through the terrible people. I met Ross through
Speaking
dating
of
app.
dating.
I met Ross through dating app. I met Kurt through the same dating app. Once you weed out all the wackadoos, and no matter what you say in your profile, you still have to repeat it several times.
We're not normal. I agree. I mean, yeah. I don't even know what normal means.
There is no normal.
Yeah, what is normal? That's a judgment too.
Jenny says, "Yeah, let's talk about it."
just as bad. Well, a couple of them I gave the link to this, so I don't know. So, yeah, I'm just weird when it comes to dating in general, and I thought the other day, like, everyone's in quarantine. Maybe there's new people that haven't quite been on the apps before, that are bored at home, that may not have been, you know. I go through cycles, you know. I'll a couple of months I'll be on a dating app, and then I feel like I've seen everybody. I've talked to the people that I'm interested in, and usually it amounts to nothing. But there's a couple that are some prospects.
Now, remember when you first started going on these dating apps and I said, I'm going to need to approve these people for you?
I'm not there yet. Well, Janine, that's a good question. And I think that's where I am with a couple of the conversations.
I think it could be great because you're forced to have a conversation.
Well, the couple of the conversations have got to the point where we've had the conversation, and now we're like, now what?
Well, true. You also don't want to have too much conversation.
We meet now? Like,
yeah, you don't want to talk about too much and then go on a date.
It's weird, and yeah, that's where I am. And if either of you are watching, hi. Well, I think we can now, right? I mean,
no, you can't.
We're at the point we're in phase 2, and restaurants are reopening, and things, you know, malls and boutiques and whatever the.
Are you going to go to the mall on your date?
Yeah, we may go to the mall. We can go to the beach, or I don't know. I think it's easier right now than it was in the last 2 months, but I don't know. I'm trying to figure this out as I go, which is why I'm talking about it.
Everybody's 60 miles away from Ross. Oh no.
Oh, Ross, there's somebody there.
Kurt and I talked for like a week, which is awesome because people don't generally talk on those, so it was nice. I liked him as a person before I even met him in person. He made me laugh. We actually had conversation, which is rare. You know, not just one word answers. Sup? How's it going? Because there's too much I want to say sometimes to text.
We can have you on, James, anytime.
We can come up. You can come on and we can talk about a topic.
I mean, maybe not today, because it's 6:14. But maybe
Take a walk on the beach, 6 feet apart. Janine says.
Well, and that's the other thing. Like, I'm just gonna leave that alone. But yeah, it's weird, and I don't know quite what to do at this point. And
even when Kurt comes over, though, I just like we hug, and I'm kind of like, nice to see ya.
And I don't know if I am not fearful anymore because I tested positive, but I still want to be cautious. But I definitely think, you know, my options have opened up a little bit more from the average person who hasn't.
We also don't know how this
We
acts.
don't know, and I'm not going to push it.
You're going off false hope.
I'm not going on any hope. I'm just curious.
The dating app ain't worth it.
Boats and hoes.
Yes. He's being PC right now.
Like birches and...
Yes. Birches and snows.
Well, that's why it's so hard, Kurt, because you got to weed those people out.
Yes.
But one of the people he doesn't even live here. He's here because he is in quarantine and he doesn't have work. So
yes, you're right, Janine. You are correct.
Yes, thank you, Janine. Antibodies for COVID-19.
Yes.
Thanks. Yeah, that means something else in different realms, I guess, but negative. Anyway,
so yeah, the dating apps.
He doesn't even. One of them doesn't even live here.
You like those ones that are far away?
Well, he lives here now because he's in quarantine. He decided to come in quarantine with his parents, but he's gone or leaving in a week, so that one's out the door. But the other one, he's really nice and correct. I'm negative for. And I got 2 tests, which I didn't know that was going to happen. So I'm doubly informed on that.
That is definitely going to be something that is happening more often, James. People wearing masks, people not wearing masks. I feel like I'll be wearing them out.
I will be wearing a mask everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like wearing a mask. Is that? I mean, you haven't been out.
Well, I was just thinking,
haven't been out yet, so you don't even know.
I was just thinking how fun it would be to wear all the masks that I have.
I like it. I feel like I don't even know how. I don't know what the words are. But
That's
I feel
true.
like when I'm going in through the store, like I'm almost there anonymously in a weird way.
You like that whole anonymity thing.
Oh,
anyway.
I like it. I like being able to cruise through and nobody looks at you anymore. Like nobody.
Right.
It's really interesting outside right now.
Kaya met Sid when he lived in Texas.
Yeah, that's true. And I'm trying not to like let that be a factor, but we've hit that like point though where it's either we need to meet or it's just gonna cross over and it's been a few weeks now.
Kurt says I feel more private. Kurt likes that anonymity too.
In your tiny mask.
And your tiny mask. Oh my gosh.
Kurt, I'm sorry to pick on you, but you need a new mask.
Kurt is growing his beard out, you guys. So his beard is all huge.
It's so cute.
And he's wearing this teeny tiny little mask. That's like this big on his face. It's hilarious.
Love you, Kurt. Yeah, personal protection. It's many things.
I'm not talking about that kind of mask, James. I was talking about my other masks that I have, like my skeleton mask and my plague doctor mask.
Well, why would you talk about those? We're talking about.
I know. I was just saying how fun it would be to wear those too. Like wear my other one and then wear my other one over it. Bye, Ross. See you later.
Bye. Thanks, Ross. So yeah, time will tell, and we'll see.
I mean, I think some people should just wear a bag completely over their head anyway.
Well, I'm going to continue my bandana. I did order masks, feels like forever ago, and they're still not here yet. And I don't know what to do with that.
Sure.
Of course, I've got
Oy vey.
Oy vey. I've got other masks that I've collected, like, well, you've seen them all, but I don't really, they don't fit my face well, and so the bandana is working for me, and I like it.
You look like a hoodlum.
But I look like a hood.
I like to call people motherfuckers when I'm looking at them. Oh my gosh.
I did stick my tongue out at somebody once.
Bye, Janine.
Under my mask. Bye, Janine. I will. I'll keep you posted.
I think it'll be good for me because people, I mean, really all you gotta do is look at my eyes. I guess my eyes do talk quite a bit, but it'd be good if I'm like hiding my face. I won't be able to make such crazy. My chicken and Max.
Mom, what does that mean? My chicken and Max. I know you're cooking chicken.
Are you cooking Max as well? What you doing there? Some sort of calisthenics?
I'm tired of sitting.
Oh.
Kind of prop my back up a little bit.
Mashed cauliflower.
Ooh.
Yum.
Yes, mashed cauliflower is good. Actually, anything cauliflower is really good.
I'm hungry.
You can make cauliflower. I know, I'm actually kind of hungry too. You make cauliflower like a million different ways.
A million? That's a lot.
1,000,001.
On tomorrow's episode, I want a list of all million of those ways to make cauliflower.
1,000,000 ways to make cauliflower tomorrow on Cory and Derrol.
Tomorrow's show is going to be 7 hours long while Cory reads the list.
All right. If Derrol would like to stay on, it's the Derrol show.
Oh, we can't do the Derrol show.
But I'm going to go start making something to eat. I'm hungry.
Yeah, I probably should.
And I got to stand up.
And you got to do work.
My back is like... Meh, meh.
And you got to shave that Hitler mustache off.
It's just a divot on my face.
I can't stop looking at it now.
The
Why'd
light
you
is catching it weird.
Why'd you put some baby powder on that
Maybe
thing?
I just didn't shave it down enough in the middle. I'll work on it. It's very dark.
Oh my God. With your hair? Wait, pull your hair back?
No, I'm not doing
now?
it. Not doing it.
We had cauliflower last night with pancetta and mac. Yum!
Ooh, that sounds delish.
I want mac and cheese right now. Oh, we're having pasta bake tonight, aren't we?
Well, there's pasta and there's lots of cheese on it. It's so cheesy, you guys.
Bye,
It was
Pat.
so
Bye,
good.
Kurt.
All right, bye, everybody.
Cheesy.
We love you. Bye.